Today was Guy's 61st birthday. We are exactly 40 years and 16 days apart in age. I thought that was kind of cool when he pointed it out. But anyway, for lunch we went to a cafe called Florian something or other because, you know, Florian. I guess they went there before whenever Florian first moved here. We had unfiltered Austrian beer, which was really, really good. And I also had this meatloaf thing with potatoes. I was told that it was kind of a typical Austrian dish to have, so that was very delicious. And then an apricot dessert thing that I literally could not finish because there was so much of it, but it was very good as well. We sort of started out the day a little bit late today. We didn't really have time to go to museums or anything. We didn't want to feel rushed. So that was fine with me, and we kind of wandered, and we went to this place which is sort of like a permanent carnival. I wouldn't call it an amusement park because there was no entrance fee. All of the rides were individually priced, but it has one of the oldest Ferris wheels like in the world. It's very historical. There's like a restaurant and all that. I didn't want to go up in it. It was way too expensive for just a ride on a Ferris wheel, but it was cool to see. And then we walked around the rest of the amusement park, which was just interesting to me on a cultural level because a bunch of the rides seemed to be like America themed, which was weird. And then I was telling Florian about how the area of the country that I'm from has some of the biggest roller coasters in the world, and he was like, oh, so these seem pretty small in comparison. I'm like, yeah, they're kind of adorable. I really like to talk to him about that kind of stuff. Not that I don't like talking to Guy about it, but it's more personal to me to talk to someone my own age about cultural differences. It's very interesting. We exchanged like idioms back and forth today. Like I taught him a couple of English weird sayings, and I know a couple of French ones now. My favorite is, you can't teach an old monkey to make silly faces. It doesn't make any sense in English, but that's kind of like the same as ours, you know? Like, I explained the whole idea of this ain't my first rodeo, which I thought was an especially American thing to teach French people. Then we stopped by St. Carl's Church, which cost money to get in, and we didn't care that much, so we just kind of looked at the outside. But we came home and chilled for the rest of the day, which Guy seemed to be okay with, and that's all that matters since it was his birthday. And Florian got him this hammer / bottle opener which we used to open our beers at dinner tonight, and had a lovely dinner. And then tomorrow we're gonna get up pretty early and drive all day. So I look forward to seeing what I can do with tomorrow's video. It will either go horribly wrong and there will be like nothing for you to watch, or it will be one of the best videos that I've made so far, so we'll see.